Hey guys, it's Slipcover Steve. I am a self-proclaimed physical media expert, so kind of like what I say is more or less definitive. But I kind of just want to get on here today and share some wisdom that I've learned over the years. I've been collecting for a long time, been about 2 years, and I've made some mistakes along the way. And unlike a lot of these folks on YouTube, I'm actually willing to tell you when I've made an error, when I've done something wrong, and I'm trying to help you not make the same mistakes I did in my journey of physical media collecting and wealth accumulation. So, there's some bullet points that we're going to go over here, and just as you're starting out your collection, you don't want to make these mistakes. So the big one, and it's a big one, is don't buy steelbooks. I made a whole video about it. I made mistakes. I bought the Creepshow 4K steelbook. I bought the My Bloody Valentine Blu-ray steelbook. I bought countless steelbooks because everyone tells me that's what collectors want. That's where the money is. I remember that Lawrence of Arabia steelbook that was worth major cash. All these Lionsgate steelbooks, they'd go in and out of print, and you could get good money for them, there was it was a good way to kind of, make people impressed, but I've kind of learned over time that steelbook collecting is honestly just a waste of time. Not only does it not look as nice as, a regular slipcover, but ultimately they get rusty, and they just don't stop printing them. I just think it's easier to print than cardboard, so they just keep it coming. I'm not going to get on it too much. I made a whole video about that. Check that out. But don't get in the steelbook game. It's a waste of time and money. It's just a stupid fad. The next one is a big one. Don't buy movies without slips. And this kind of deviates into multiple things. So, you're going to get convinced to go and, check out things like Warner Archive and, certain Shout Factory releases. And you're going to see, oh, well, this movie's going out of print. I better pick it up. If it doesn't have the slipcover, it doesn't matter if it's going out of print. It doesn't really matter anything. It's not worth your time. So don't do that. That's just silly. Look for slips and slips only. If the release doesn't have a slipcover, then you don't need to get it. It's as simple as that. The next big takeaway that I have learned, and this is a really, really big one, don't buy movies you care about. Don't emphasize it that way. You look at something and go, is it limited? Is it not? I love Night Swim. It's the release of the year. In terms of a new movie, it's one of the best movies of this year. And of many years, to be honest with you. And I've talked about this before, too. But that doesn't mean that needs to be your priority. Now, someone like me who's, just spending money left and right, yeah, I can afford to get that and take a chance on it. But, you as a regular person probably can't. So emphasize the limited editions. If something's coming out and they're like, it has 6,000 units, then you might want to say, I should probably get that before I get these 5 other movies that are never going to go out of print. And here's the other thing. If a movie seems like it's not going out of print, don't even bother. I don't know how to tell people this, but it's just you need to think with your wallet in terms of how to make it grow rather than how can I just get as much stuff as possible. Another big one, don't buy DVD. Don't buy any outdated format. It's a waste of your time. It's a waste of everyone's time. These are common movie buying mistakes. Don't go into Goodwill and just go, well, I don't have the Blu-ray. I can get this for $3 and I'll have something to go with for now. That's stupid. People are going to judge you if you have a bunch of standard def discs. It's as simple as that. You're not going to gain anybody's respect. You need to kind of, I think really at the end of the day, what you need to do is you need to concentrate on boutique releases in box sets, deluxe sets, and slipcovers. Avoid the steelbook game and avoid non-steelbook releases, because my shelf unfortunately has more non-slipped stuff than I'd like to admit, and I'm always just going to Goodwill trying to get rid of them, and half the time they're like, we're not taking that. See, they won't even take that crap. So how are we expecting, that to accumulate any wealth? But anyways, I figured it out over time. That's why I'm a slipcover guy. That cardboard I know is always going to be worth money. Box sets are always going to be worth money. It doesn't matter if the movie's good. It just matters how limited something is. So remember that. Think limit. Don't think, am I going to make a lot of, am I going to have a good time with this? Think, how much money am I going to make? Because that's what this is all about. It's about money and it's about clout. Those are the big things you need to know, guys. But thanks for checking it out. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe for this video, and comment down below. Let me know what mistakes you made early on, and what are your takeaways? What are you going to apply to your collecting habits? So, have a great day, guys.